All right, welcome to the Flawsome Nation Praising Passion Team Call. Oh gosh, I love all your ladies' faces. I love seeing you guys once a week. And thank you, Brett, for hosting that song for me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. All right, so I am going to go ahead and pull up my slides so we can show. Where are we? Share screen. Hope everybody is and doing well in Team Cup already. Oh my gosh, you guys don't need to see all that. I need to go back to page one. Yep, that's where we're at with this right now. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Presentation. Bear with me. And okay, cool. I cannot see a damn single one of you guys right now, but hopefully you guys are freaking smiling. All right, we are here to combat self-doubt. And that was a perfect song to share with you guys. It's guts over fear, and that's what you guys should be going into every single freaking day, owning your own damn business, because I've been hearing a lot lately about I'm having a hard time coming up with this, I'm having a hard time with that, and well, we're going to bust through all of those. And I hope you guys are loving the hippie-esque freaking graphics right now, because I could not help myself when I saw all of these. So, who is showing up like badasses for their business this past week and everything? Whether it is getting points on the board, whether it's showing up, getting your workout in here, friggin' meal preps, working your business, showing up, intertwining between, with your team and everything. We got Brittles, Amanda, Stephanie, Elizabeth, myself, Jenna, Alicia, Deanna, Dakota, and there's so many of you guys on here, by the way, who have freaking showed up with points, and I'm so freaking proud of you. And we're so early in the month. Courtney, Christy, and Ashley. Oh, and speaking of which, Christy, I just muted you. I was like, I heard background noise. Alrighty. Yeah, I just muted you, girls. Don't worry. Next up, Success Club points, because obviously success leaves clues, bro. Do you guys see this right now? Do you guys see this? Look how many are freaking up there this month already. Hell yeah. We got Stephanie with 4, Dakota with 4, Brittles with 4, myself with 2, Rob with 2, which is obviously me too, Amanda with 2, and Elizabeth with 2. Hell's yeah. And then I felt like it was, needed to put in the Success Club every single month. Success Club is your business barometer. The more Success Club points you get, the more you're growing your business faster. Whether it's Success Club 10 or Success Club 5 or whatever fucking number, as long as you're hitting 5, right? That's the amount of people you are helping every month. 5 is at least 3 people every month that you guys are helping. We are in a business of helping. So let's carry on with our hippie-esque slides to our coach training. All right, so we just finished new coach training, and obviously we got the amazing ladies who've already, graduated and everything. And I want to give a big shout out for Stephanie this past 2 weeks for showing up and crushing it with her business. Way to go, Stephanie. Like showing up and doing the training out of several that were in there. You are the only one this freaking time around who crushed it. So hell yeah, way to go for sticking to it, because that makes a difference. I don't know if Britt wants to say something real quick. She looks like she might.
No, I'm just super proud of her for finishing it.
All right, you can see it all over your face. Okay, so now we are going to move along to let's combat self-doubt, right? Because a lot of people are like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if it's for me, and so many gosh darn other excuses. All right, so I am going to minimize, because I wanted to see everybody's beautiful faces, but I'm going to minimize everybody so I only see Britt's beautiful ass over there. And okay, how many things do we have to be said to each other? I'm going to tell you right now, if we are not done by 8:30, I'll be fucking surprised, because this is going to be short and sweet. I am not one to dilly-dally with what I have to say. I'm very point to the point. So these are many things I've heard. I don't know if I can do this, right? I'm sure, and I would love for you guys to pop in things that you've been fearful of or concerned about lately, that you feel like you're struggling with, that is holding you back on your business, because I'm going to combat them all, because it's self-doubt, right? I don't know if I can do this. I'm not finding time. I am overwhelmed. I don't know what content to share. I'm becoming discouraged. I don't know enough people. My family won't support me. My spouse isn't on board. I am burnt out. I don't have a target market. Why is she doing it better than I am? I don't know what to say. I don't feel good. Who am I to help others? I have nothing to talk about, and all the other bullshit that we all come up with, right? It's normal to come up with all of these things. It is normal to say these things to yourself and repeat them to yourself because your brain is going to go into survival mode. And survival is where we go into our shell and go, well, I'd rather freaking be here than, get out and step out of my comfort zone. It's the mind's way of protecting itself, and you have to break through those barriers. That is what 1%ers do. They break through the barriers of fear. They put fear in the passenger seat because guess what? Fear is going to be your best friend no matter what you say to yourself. Fear is not going anywhere. It's a matter of you stepping up and moving along and overcoming it and going, hey, okay, cool, we can hang out, but I need you to take a passenger seat and stop rolling shit because I run shit now. Because a lot of the times, he, whatever you want to call your freaking fear, pretend it's an entity. It's going to want to talk you out of anything and everything you've never done before. Things that you don't know how to do well. Correct. So, all right. These are a few things that I literally threw out and wanted to like vomit all over there. Okay. First off, can we just say Britt and I look like absolute crazy pants picture in this picture, right? We don't give a fuck. We think it's hilarious that people look at our picture and go, oh my God, look at those two quacks over there. Look at those two crazy girls. But use it to your advantage. You know what? Your quirks, your hiccups, your problems, your negative shit, your stuff that you've been through, all can be used to your advantage. It's just a matter of how you use it. And I'm going to scroll over to this one section right here on the top left. Use a negative and turn it to a positive and show it positive. If you've been through a divorce, you've been through losing a child, you've been through child abuse, spousal abuse, whatever you've been through, growing up with shitty freaking situations, use that and flip into a positive of like where you've come from. Use those things to your advantage. And I know a lot of people actually are like, well, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Well, guess what, honey? The only way you're going to feel comfortable freaking doing it is by getting over that fear. The only way, these are all things you literally could be talking about and helping so many more by sharing these things. The moment I got over that fear of not holding back and letting people truly know who I am is when I really started finding my people, my tribe, my ladies who are on here now. That was, and you team, our sister team. The only reason I was able to, be able to blend and mesh with all of these amazing human beings who are on this call and who will be listening to the recording is because of this. I was able to hash it out. Yes, you have to get uncomfortable. That's right, Elizabeth. I exactly agree. You've got to remember to get uncomfortable with your situations. That's the only way you're going to grow because nothing is going to change if you stay. It's just like we're trying to help change people's lives, but if we're not willing to change our own, how the hell are we going to expect somebody else to do it? You're an introvert. Okay, cool. Share that. Share that you're an introvert and you're like, if I can do this, so can you. Who wants to do it with me? You're going to get judgment. People judge all day, every day. We judge over the stupidest shit. We judge over the foods that we're eating. We judge over freaking what we're wearing, somebody else is wearing in our house, what our kids are doing, what our dogs are doing. And I apparently don't know how to spell struggles. I just noticed that. See, I'm judging my own words right here, right now. It happens. Who gives a fuck what other people have to say about you? It is what it is. And you just move forward. You roll through it and use it to your advantage. If somebody judges you, use it as a post. You know what? You don't have to throw out names, but you know what? People will have your back and be able to really get to know you and follow you more so by just sharing it all. Tell a story. Stories are truth. Stories are things that we've been through. Stories are your day-to-day life. People want to get to know you. They want to understand you so they can believe that they want to know you when you're going to help them. Make them know who they're getting before they even get you. Get all of you. Use, call out naysayers. Same thing with the judgment. Call out the naysayers. I'm not saying you got to use names, but freaking be like, share the situation that you were like, I went through this, but guess what? I'm still doing me, and lean into those that you do have. Because look at all of you guys. Look on the screen right now. How many of you on here? We all have each other, right? We all have every single one of each other's backs. And I guarantee if you reached out to any one of these girls, they would not freaking just sit there and shun you and not be there for you, right? Yeah, maybe we can't all be there in person for one another, but we damn sure could be here through a freaking text message. We're literally a freaking text message away. Lean into those that you do have. You're going to have family who doesn't have your back. You're going to have friends who don't have your back. I had fucking plenty of those people in the very beginnings of my business. Shit, my mom didn't even sign up with me until less than a year ago. I've been in this business almost 3 years. You're going to have people who don't believe in what you're doing. And that's okay, because it's not your job to prove anything to anybody. The only person you got to prove anything to is yourself. And the only way to overcome that is by doing the things to prove it to yourself. You have a disease like myself and probably a vast majority of the girls on this freaking call, cool, use it to your advantage. Those times when you're tired, I'm laying on my couch, one-eyed, and I'm going, all right, I can send out like 3 messages before I pass the fuck out because I need a freaking power nap in the midst of the day. That's okay. This business is literally ran around you growing it at your pace. Some days are going to be better than others. You have control of being able to use that to your advantage and be able to overcome the bullshit that you have throughout the rest of the week. Use your good days to be able to do that. I put hubs and people are probably like, yeah, your hubbies. No, for me, I call our team page our hubs or our community page. You have those to lean into to get endless knowledge from. I know for a fact that I have units. I know for a fact that Britt puts a shit ton of information for you ladies in there. You have so much at your access. You need to remember, are you actually using the knowledge that you're given? If you don't have something to talk about or you don't know something, are you looking into places or are you going automatically to the person? Because our time is of value and so is yours. Go seek an answer before you come to somebody else for an answer, because I guarantee you're going to find it. A lot of the times it is in your vitals. Are you doing the vitals? Because if you're not doing the vitals, then of course your business is not going to grow. Of course your confidence is not going to grow. If you're not doing self-care, it's the same damn thing. Self-care could be as simple as freaking brushing your hair one day, washing your hair one day, putting on makeup even if you have no place to go. Everything has freaking a purpose and a reason for it. And self-care is one of those things. Share that you are a silly human being, and I spread out these words at random for a freaking very good reason, because I want you to know it is okay to be random. It is okay to be different. And like I was saying before, fear is your friend. Learn to embrace fear. Just like I have a disease that ain't going anywhere any damn soon. I have MS, and I know a couple of the girls on this call who have diseases that ain't going anywhere fucking either. Guess what? Use it to your advantage. I'm friends with my MS now. Me and her don't, or me and him. He's my gay best friend. Me and him don't always get along, and he's a bitch sometimes. But guess what? It's okay. Fear should be your friend as well. She or he is going to be an asshole sometimes. But then there's other times when you can embrace freaking arm in arm, going, all right, cool. You're going to help me, hold me back a little bit, but I'm going to keep trudging forward. We're going to do this shit together. I know it sounds silly, but when you put it in different perspectives, the brain freaking is going to do what it wants to. So the words that you flow in here, that's what's going to help you grow. And remember that. What you put in here, and you constantly say here, and you constantly say here, it remembers, and it's going to utilize those words. So be careful and mindful of the script that you tell yourself constantly. One thing we heard earlier was you're a bonus parent on the freaking call earlier for National Wake Up Call. And I love that so much, because I know several of us either have a bonus parent in their life or are a bonus parent. And that is such an amazing trait to have. Use that as a part of your business. Share that you're a bonus parent. Guess what? Bonus parents are fucking even better than freaking regular parents. I'm not gonna lie. I got a bonus parent, and he's damn sure much better than the fucking original dad that I got. So you know what? Utilize that. Share that as a story. Share that as one of your posts. Share that in your freaking profile. You know, we got other things like, share your journey along the way. If you don't know what to share, guess what? You've got these amazing tools called Google, YouTube, the hubs to go look at for different things, other people's posts, get inspiration from. Are you a full-time, you work full-time? Okay, I know many coaches who I could probably give you their freaking handle right now, and you could reach out to or go look at their pages in their full-time work life as well. They find cracks of the day to run this business. Brittany was one of them before she retired herself from her original, what she was doing. I'm a stay-at-home mom who needed fucking more. But before that, I was a workaholic. And I will tell you, the last place I ever thought I would ever be was doing this. And it's the one thing I fucking love doing more than anything in everything that I've ever done before. I used to judge the bitches that are like us. I used to freaking be the biggest naysayer in the grocery store, judging them, freaking go, look at them in their yoga pants. Guess what? I share that story all the damn time that I was the naysayer, and now look at me. And I hope somebody is just like me in 5 years who was like, holy shit, I was that girl. Share that you're shy. Share that you freaking are awkward. Share your hobbies. Share, your results. Results are huge. And results are more than physical. I want you to keep that in mind. Results are more than just the physical, because if you're not changing here, it don't matter how physical of a results you have. It doesn't matter. If your personal development, and I threw that on here, personal and business development are humongous for your growth, not just for your business, but yourself, how you grow. I would have been lost without personal development, honestly. The first freaking personal development book I ever finished was a year and a half ago, and it was Rachel Hollis. I tried for the damn life of me reading all kinds of other personal development, business development books that people tried suggesting me, and none of them freaking, I could get past like the first chapter or two, and I was like, I'm done. Toss it. Find something that speaks to you, something that's going to help you grow, something that's going to help you change the script in yourself so you feel more you, feel like the person that you want to be. Speak to the person that you want to be. Exactly. I love Rachel Hollis too. And definitely, I would say, I see you up there, Panda. You need to tap into that. Hell yeah, tap in deep. I'm telling you, literally, just dig more, deeper into these things, ladies. Have a plan. I don't give a shit if it's a messy plan, but a plan is better than nothing. A messy plan is better than nothing. So I was actually reading a lot of statistics and everything, and not that I'm a huge numbers girl, but when it comes to shit like this and me being stumped and proven wrong, I like finding things to friggin' counter that. So when I first went into this business, long story short, I went into it thinking I could still eat whatever the fuck I want to. I was like, fuck those containers. I don't want to do them. They're pretty. My kid likes to play with them. Let him play with them. I do shit with them at first. The 80-20 rule? Well, guess what? I was proved wrong, and I decided to start using them. Well, guess what? It's the same damn thing with you and planning. 80% of your business is going to be planning. 20% of it is going to be you taking action on the plan. Plan everything. Plan a messy ass schedule. You can give you, even if it's a rough draft, even if it's something that you got to freaking erase some spots later on because things need to be changed because of unexpected events or whatever. But have something, even if you do it the night before, and then slowly, gradually for a week, and then eventually for a month, you'll get there. But if you don't at least try, it's going right back to that, not changing the script altogether in your mind and holding yourself back. Ask yourself this: are you holding yourself back in any of these, any of these categories? I guarantee at least one of them, right? I know I'm guilty of it. I'm still fucking suck at planning out a schedule full on. The only thing I've gotten decent lately is my freaking post schedule. I'm still messy at my schedule, but guess what? I'm growing. I'm much better at my schedule than I was a year ago. And when I went into talking earlier about friggin', judging yourself, well, she's doing business better than I am, or she's got better results than I do. Stay the fuck in your own lane. What she's doing ain't none of your business. And if she's somebody that you're following or you're friends with on social media and she's making it so you think negative, well, it's time to unfollow. It's time to let go, because obviously that's not doing you any justice. Until you can stay in your own lane and only focus on you and your story, because nobody else is you. You are you. You're the awkward one. You're the one with all these certain hobbies. You're the one that's silly. You're the bonus parent. You're the introvert. You're the extrovert. You're the freaking positive, freaking, whatever it may be. You are you and nobody else. And there's nobody else exactly like you. So when people tell me, oh, I'm not special, the fuck you aren't. Everybody's fucking special because guess what? We're all unique. Even twins are unique. They have some quirk, a little minuscule difference in them. So stop talking yourself down and stop using the words that are going to hurt you and flip that script, combat them, overcome the bullshit that you keep saying because you're being a naysayer to your damn self. And guess what? We're trying to help people stop being naysayers to themselves, and we're being naysayers to ourselves. So, like I said, lean into who you have, lean into your story, share, get over the fact that you freaking are scared of sharing shit. If people don't like what you have to say, well, guess what? Too fucking bad. They're not your people. Don't worry about it. Peace the fuck out. Exactly, Brett. You know what? Who gives a shit? You're not in this to fucking make everybody happy. You're in this to make your family happy. You're in this to make you happy. You're in this to freaking change the people's lives that you are going to touch, and whatever you say to them, they're your people, and that's what matters. And with that, I'm going to scroll to this lovely last page now and read off this little quote that I came across earlier. And it says, what you think about, you bring about. Your whole life is a manifestation of the thoughts that go on in your head. Remember that. Every single word you speak, you say, and I'm an asshole about it, and I get called out by it by my husband a lot because I like to say shit to other people being a smart ass. Deep down, I know it's going to fuck with me, and I'm guilty of it just like everybody else. Change your script. And that's how you're going to combat those friggin' fears that you're having. That's how you're going to combat and overcome the bullshit that you're going through. That is how you're going to grow more and grow faster and grow stronger by stepping up and going, deuces, bitch, I need to freaking step it up some. And even you're going to be grateful for yourself because who I am today, I was not 2 years ago. I was not even a year ago. I was still fearful of certain shit. I wouldn't have freaking cussed like a sailor on here a year ago just because I would have been afraid of freaking, upsetting anybody on here. Now I'm like, guess what? This is me. And I love who I am. So it's time to love yourself more. It's time to love your story and overcome all the, things that you freaking talk here and just, but all right, with that said, I am done, Brittany. That's all I have to say. And I told you, look at that, right about a half hour. I was about nail that shit. I knew it. Oh my
Girl,
god.
you was right. You was right. I think that's all. I'm right there with you. I mean, a lot of what you said is what I constantly preach into these girls. And there was actually a few one-on-ones where I was talking with girls this week who I think have some really great content and shit that they should be sharing, and they could really be connecting with people and really helping people, but they're too afraid to share about what they've got going on because of fears that stem from childhood, like long ago. So if whatever you've got going on in your life that is like really tough, I'm telling you right now, when you
Oh no, Brittany. Oh, she's in her kitchen, so it froze. Okay, we're gonna wait for her. I know she's gonna come back. I know something really good she was gonna drop too. Oh, Brittany, come back to us, girl. Come back. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording at least, and then we'll give her a second to come back.